Greetings everyone, Agion here, another Company Heroes 2 replay. So on the north side, as the Soviet player, we have, well, on the north side in general, the team is, it looks like some sort of clan called Moron Park. We have K-Yoon, and we have SA, MG, not MG, Vigors, and just conscripts. So on the south side is the dual OKW, we have Killing Spree, and some sort of Japanese name. Is that Japanese or Chinese? I think I understand what Korean looks like. But now, I think that's Japanese and not Chinese. Either way, we got two immediate doctrinal lock-ins. We do got the Luftwaffe Ground Forces Doctrine, as well as the Tactical Support Regiment. Sorry about that. We do got these combat engineers wiring off some not necessarily hay. Is that a pile of hay? Or is that just a pile of just... I think too much on this. I'm just so used to seeing hay bales when I'm over here at home, but then again, that's with modern technology. Either way, sandbags come down the center. We do got the combat... Sturm Pioneers kept to the fuel point. Volksgrenadier in the behind those built sandbags, and this squad is going to be very, very overwhelmed. This raid section is basically a 5-man infantry section that is not affected by bolster squads. That doesn't have to worry about being behind cover to not get its penalties, its combat penalties. So it's a good mobile unit. I think it also moves slightly faster, but this Volksgrenadier squad is way overwhelmed. He should have retreated that long time ago. Do actually got a bit of manpower build up. He had 3 squads, but not building more Volks. Maybe saving for some Jaegers. Maybe stacking up. Nope, we got another squad of Volksgrenadiers. Realizing the amount of pressure they're pushing the center, realizing he just needs more people. Heavy cover here is going to be very, very important. This conscript squad could go in the point-blank range. Molotovs just got researched and impact. Something to note with those raid sections as well is they can also throw Molotovs. Another Molotov. He's expending most of his munitions. Sturm Pioneers to fall back sooner rather than later. This squad here is just going to be way in open ground. These Volksgrenadier are coming to support. They're going to try to skirmish across this road. There's no negative cover here, so he can advance, but conscripts prefer a longer range anyways. He's going to be approaching towards the heavy cover, the sandbags. The Vickers is pushing his way forward. Did that squad just get wiped? Yes, that squad just got wiped. Ooh. Early knockout right there. There is a building here. 1, 2, 3 windows on this side. Good for that low health squad. And the number of guys all around him. All 5 windows, all 5 guns are firing. He's going to be hitting that raid section. The raid section is trying to go for a Molotov. Vigor set up right there. We got the light cover being utilized by the conscripts. Another raid section here. This building's also been crewed, which did bait out a Molotov. He should have just fought it out. I mean, there's only 2 windows firing in that side of that building. We do got the SWS half track. We do have these section there. Oh, and we got the SWS half-track has the same bit of damage, but that's perfectly fine. Once you can start constructing the building, your health gets put back up to max. And it looks like frames are dropping. I may need to restart this computer between this game and the next game. This Volksgrenadier squad, severely wounded, does fall back in time. This Volk squad just getting overwhelmed, but this Sturm Pioneer is in a great position. But Molotov comes out as well. All these Molotovs does swap to the other heavy cover. Advancing the Sturm Pioneers will have him take a lot of damage. He needs to focus on this low health, then this other somewhat low health, but just gets overwhelmed immediately.
Ready to execute.
He's approaching enough command points for the Jaegers, so he's just saving his manpower to get out a squad or 2 of Jaegers.
Ready for action.
There's one battle group HQ here. He could go for mechanized HQ to provide some other support. Medics, nope. Medics, yeah. Medics have been researched. They're chasing these squads over here. as well as a pile of... Oh! Nice! Trip flares! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Trip flares! Really inexpensive and pretty cost effective and available on all conscripts. It's really, really good. Not for vision, just cost effective, more cost effective than mines. They are basically a mine, really. Molotov thrown. Race sections should win out quite easily. Sturmpioneers are advancing. Another good Molotov right on the Sturmpioneers. Sturmpioneers staying in there for a little bit longer. Sturmpioneers need to fall back. Could potentially get wiped by the conscripts. They're hunting him down. And there goes the Sturmpioneers. The other player has gone for Battle Group HQ. And here, flare mine. One flare mine has been detonated. And they got a Sturmpioneer model. Very, very nice. And here comes the Fallschirmjägers. They're going to be very effective versus those conscripts. 2 FG-42s, or another 2 available through upgrades. AEC now out on the field. And he's force firing and destroying those sandbags. He should have finished off. It is a command vehicle. Does destroy the sandbags, immediately reveals the Fallschirmjägers. I just love that. Oops. It's like hiding behind a lamppost.
Anti-tank battery is ready for deployment.
This cutoff point is denying any sort of munitions income. They need a cannon weapon, though the AEC is not a massive threat. They can delay off the cannon weapon. We do got a Sturmpioneer with a Panzerschreck. Is being reinforced by this forward point. Has researched the battle group support. Another Molotov come forward. Vickers firing away. This is such a good position for that Vickers, and that suppression does come forward on top because the Sturmpioneer is running by. MG34 setting up. He's trying to recapture this point. Landmine to detonation by the Volksgrenadier, and he's staying out of the arc. He is able to go forward for a incendiary grenade, but no, gets slightly into the arc. Actually, no, he's out of the arc. Hitboxes. And does retreat back. Doesn't even bait out a incendiary grenade. And he finds another trip mine and gets a Fallschirmjäger model. Oh, that's even better than a Sturmpioneer model. We'll get a Panzerfaust. And with nearby command vehicle, or he's able to get some good benefit. While he still needs to get into the light cover just so he doesn't sustain as much losses. One of these squads is severely wounded. He's still being focused. This squad does get inside the building, but Panzerschreck fires out the wrong window. Panzerschreck hunting down. I think it would take 2 Panzerschreck shots to kill it.
Taking fire.
Does all smoke. Force fire in the ground. Rolls a miss. Setting up the cannon woofer. Force fire to the ground and missed. He does have Volk support, and the MG bunkers are pretty far back.
We must protect our HQ.
Incendiary grenade is thrown, not a Molotov, I should say, and MG34 packs up and at the wrong moment. Fallschirmjägers pushing away forward. There's only one squad of Fallschirmjägers. He can get out another squad. He's going forward, trying to set up secure panzer quarters to protect that cutoff and his battle group HQ. Medics being researched, a little bit late, but he can always borrow his teammates. It's a good idea. As nice as it is to share medics, you do need your own, because the number of losses you take, the amount of healing time you do need your own. MG34 does receive a Molotov.
anti-tank rockets on the field.
Paqueta Warfare coming on out, very nice.
Into the headquarters
Sheer
building.
Panzer Quarters set up, very nice.
Equipment upgrade. Proceed. Final check. That includes the Panzer Schreck. Gruppe, prepare for orders.
FG-42 is being upgraded, very nice. With how much chaos was in this game, the fact that there's a low point at this time is a nice little breather.
Target secure.
Raid section's pushing their way forward. He went for Brent and not for the Vickers, huh? Vickers are more expensive, but doesn't almost move and shoot. Ooh, that's Folk Squad. And he gets gunned down. I thought he was going to get a shot off and kill him off, but no, the gun actually killed him.
Ready to set up a new forward base.
Both players have gone for Jägers. The Allied players have to get an anti-aircraft unit out, if not two, because they're going to be facing against not one person with loiters, but two. That's going to be a lot of loiters. A lot of aircraft, and they both use at the same time. It will make it hard for one anti-aircraft to shoot it all down. Jägers are not in cover in order to hide. T-70 is out to support the AEC. Let's see, no sheer Panzer Quarters for this player, so not enough to get a Panzer IV. This player is probably going to save up for a Panzer IV. A Lag being built. Peckenwerfer force fire on the ground. Obliterates those sandbags of this Peckenwerfer.
Support gun. Ready for action.
Soviet landmine right here.
We are losing territory.
Send orders.
Ooh, good hit there.
On the flank.
Nice, good heavy cover there, but that T-70 has just really juicy targets with them all stacked up like that, and had a possible flanking shots, which will use that heavy cover as a backdrop.
Is in action.
Peckenwerfer is sustaining quite a bit of hits there. Does use hit the dirt right there, very nice. And all doctrines have been selected now. The last doctrine is Advanced Warfare Tactics. The PPSHs do allow for hit the dirt. Ooh, that landmine was swept by the Sturm Pioneers. Aircraft flying over, it can easily be shot down by the sheer Panzer Quarters. Only one of them is out. Soviet mortar on the field, very nice.
Heavy machine gun group ready for action.
Nope. And now that anti-aircraft gun is now firing. The raid sections are severely wounded. Does get suppressed there.
Sorry, but we're being bloody shot at.
And the sappers here are getting some good hits.
Crossfire. Watch your flank. Under attack. Grenadiers ready.
Volksgrenadiers are making their advance forward. Could catch these sandbags. Hops inside this building, which is not a good building. And I'm so surprised only one STG is actually firing out that window. The other one's just using his regular rifle. Force firing the sandbags, trying to destroy them.
Send orders. Lay footings for Papa. Infantry assault. Ready to deploy.
MJ-34 forcing back that Vickers. Sandbags destroyed, so now the Jägers can easily take out that squad. Ooh, that could have been bad. I thought that was going to be a squad wipe. Katusha on the build queue. Which is a good opportunity because their opponents are not getting a whole lot of vehicle options. Yeah, they're pretty far away from any sort of vehicle option. Where did his fuel go? I thought he had to have a little bit more at this point. His teammate has a sheer Panzer quarters, hasn't got Panzer authorization, so it looks like neither of them just... They had the same fuel. Neither of them has spent it on any sort of vehicles. The Kinderwerfer does get a good hit there on the T-70. Fallschirmjägers are now fully upgraded with FG-42s. Molotov here does get a good hit on the Fallschirmjägers, and they're just now respond. A soft retreat to this battle group HQ for some healing would be in order. Was that a... Did he hear the fallback? Yeah, fallback position has been upgraded. So now he'll have some forward reinforcements. He's at the backside, so this forward retreat point is very important. This person... Look at that distance. That distance is actually significant. This distance is probably more than well worth it, just if not just to reduce the micro in order to get you guys healed up. I would say that is a good idea for that forward retreat point. Just being in the back really, really sucks. Especially when infection doesn't have forward retreat points. It really does make a difference.
Check equipment. Battle rifle sights to medium range.
Still no Panzer authorization, just lacking manpower. 2 Fallschirmjägers. 2 Fallschirmjägers. So both players have 2 Fallschirmjäger squads.
Send orders! Return fire! Pioneers reporting.
Holding fire with the Fallschirmjägers. Katusha barrage, close range Katusha barrage into the MG34. And the Fallschirmjägers do get spotted right there. Receiving some minor splash from the Katusha, but those rockets do generally miss the Fallschirmjägers. This MG34 does get good suppression across all those raid sections. Hit the dirt has been activated on these conscripts, and good damage onto that intersection. And the intersection gets fully wiped out.
Squad knocked out.
2 heavy sappers are now here. Good Molotov. Rolls a miss there. The raid section is making their advance. Shroom Pioneers just need to fall back. AEC does receive some hits. The Kinderwerfer is at Bet2s now as well. There goes the Shroom Pioneers. Once they sat down and used their friends, they ripped them apart. Doesn't get that one. Could go forward with a bundle grenade. It looks like a really good spot for a bundle grenade. Doesn't have enough munitions though. Churchill out on the field. Kinderwerfer does get a good hit there. Molotov thrown, and he's sitting right into it. Vickers does suppress the units, and looks like the Brits will win, but does burn away that cover of it that he was using. MG34 is here, but I think the Katusha's going to land. Not here. Oh, maybe... Oh, it's over here, trying to get those Fallschirmjägers. 1 Panzerschreck hit into the T-70. And Panzer IV is now out on the field. Panzer IV is, of course, an excellent unit. But we'll have trouble versus the Churchill.
Where do you want us?
2 heavy sappers will provide a lot of repairs to these units. The Kinderwerfer trying to set on up, but receive a deadly hit from the Churchill. Bit of a death loop there.
Send orders!
Does get a hit. Ooh. And decrewed.
Gun crew has been lost.
Hasn't re-secured the Volcano just yet. And gets a good direct hit onto the gun itself. And there goes the gun. Smoke run. Both the Fallschirmjäger's players do not have a whole lot of munitions, so they can't bring any loiters anytime soon. As they could focus more towards this munitions point, because they get the munitions point, they can call more airstrikes.
Enemy causing trouble, trying to take one of our points.
Merry hell!
Back on me! Sappers in the fire! Give us orders!
Ooh, good hit.
Send orders! Hurry up!
And there we got the Zisk getting good hit onto the Panzer IVs, and the MG34 got decrewed as well. How much? Blue doesn't have a whole lot left. He does have a lot of fuel. Jagdpanzer IV. I will say Jagdpanzer IV is exactly what he needs. He could go for a Panther as well. The Soviet player can bring in a loiter. It's maybe a good time for the loiter. He has a spotting aircraft right now. Because they're raining on in. I'm not sure what he got. And now we do got the loiter coming in. And it's at the end of the anti-aircraft mode. At least of one of them. The other one has activated. Panther on the build queue. I would say, honestly, a Jagdpanzer IV maybe a bit better. He has enough fuel for 2 of them. Just needs more manpower. But Panther's still good nonetheless. There is a landmine here by the Brits. Ooh. Wait, they removed the ability to kill models from falling aircraft, didn't they?
Someone doesn't like us.
Gamberfer gets a direct hit there. Heavy sappers are a bit wounded. Ooh, good hit there. The Churchill is just a good tank. I know it gets overshadowed by the Comet, but the Churchill's a good tank. They're so resilient.
Take it over.
Ready for deployment! Incoming agent!
Volksgrenadiers are being suppressed, but the Fallschirmjägers can easily get a good flank on this. Vickers.
Positions!
Ready to motor.
And the Vickers barely manages to get away. Panther here, they should... That vision? Yeah, he's rotating now in order to gauge that, Ooh, another MG34 down.
We're losing a capture
Ooh,
point.
good, there is a Centaur out in the field, which will, of course, give him the ability to shoot down the inevitable loiters. Landmine here, undetonated. Katusha barrage raining on in over here. And we got another Valiant Assault being activated. Panzer IV, 2 shots away from death with the Zisk guns. But the Zisk guns are now ripped apart. I would say
The enemy has silenced one of our anti-tank
he's going to grab them for himself. I was going to say he could salvage them for munitions to get closer towards a loiter. But grab himself 2 Zisk guns.
Flanking attacks!
Ooh.
Infantry group are lost.
2 Molotovs get thrown, but the Fallschirmjägers do dodge him, but they're severely low. T-70 is still firing. There goes one of the Fallschirmjägers. Over here, there could have been a Panzerfaust there getting and potentially gunning down the Katusha. Panther a bit wounded. Fallschirmjägers should have had been in the hellfire stance.
Area captured! Form defensive line! package received.
It's time for action.
Panther does receive a penetrating hit there by the Cromwell. Not Cromwell, Churchill. And T-70's eyeing just to capture the point himself. A second Katusha is on the field, and we do have a T-34-85 on the field coming out as well.
We have a new T-34 standing by.
Oh, Shumpani is a fullback. He is falling back now. Panther does get some good hits there, but the raid section is going to be uncontested. Ooh, I thought that was a squad wipe at first. But the raid section is going way too far forward, getting into the radius of the Cheer Panzer quarters. Panther, oh, there goes the mortar team. Panther getting some good hits there. Now at Veteran C1. T-34-85 making its advance. Will decrew that point and does not get crushed there, or any crushes. We do have the observation post being researched for the Brit, so you may be able to bring in the very powerful artillery cover ability. Smokes dropped. We've got students of Foos raining on in somewhere. Direct hit on one of the... Oh, good hits. Multiple good hits. Wiped out a heavy sapper, doing significant amount of damage across the line. Storm Pioneers need to fall back. Panther... Not here. Landmine detonation by that Panther, by that landmine we saw there a long time ago. Grenade thrown, does dodge it. Was that a bundle grenade? Volks here, just keeping that point maintained. Panther limping on his way home. I hear Katusha Barrage somewhere over here. Oh, getting some good hits on the Volks. This squad of Fallschirmjägers is the only squad of Fallschirmjägers just going to hold this point in a nice, good ambush position. And we got this Volcanowurfer, captured Volcanowurfer hitting the Panzer IV. T-34-85 rolls a miss on the lag. Lord reconnaissance aircraft coming in by the AEC. And it looks like the Volksgrenadier were forced back. Sukasafus in a very, very far forward, dangerous. This could be quite deadly for that Stukasafus. Ooh, rolls a miss on the Katusha. I think he was trying to get this one, but backed away just ever so slightly. Two of the Volcanowurfer are here. T-70, something's being caught on. It is a loiter. There is the Centaur still on the field. Does shoot down one of the initial pinning aircraft, but does pin all the raid sections.
They're trying to take it.
Ooh!
We lost a gun crew. Panzer IV ready.
And we've got the Volksgrenadier now falling back. We do got the Panzer IV trying to deal with the T-34-85. Does get a hit on the beginner woofer, but not both of them are still very much alive. Balances on both sides. One from cannon woofer is destroyed. The other one is destroyed as well. T-34 needs to fall back, so does the Panzer IV. Can't push forward with that AT gun there. Smoke rounds coming on forward.
Being attacked.
Another squad of heavy sappers for repairs. But these raid sections are severely wounded. At least this one here needs to fall back sooner rather than later. The Volk squad, however, in general move order and getting ripped apart. And as the smoke is dissipating, so it won't be able to use as cover.
The command half-track has been converted to the headquarters building.
Mechanized HQ has been built. This is blue, so he has plenty of fuel for King Tiger. Ooh! Squad wipe. Stacked up unit. And here comes Sufus, trying to hit those squads, and nails the Katusha in the background. Ooh. Oh, some great gains made by Yellow.
T-34 crude loaded and ready. Send orders!
This Ford HQ does have the forward retreat point enabled, but severely wounded. And the Ligelec likely finish off in this barrage. The Soviet mortar providing a flare and spotted.
A forward position has been destroyed.
Panther, ready to move.
Work completed.
We do have now the Churchill Crocodiles now out in the field. Two anti-tank units here. There's a lot of Soviet landmines everywhere, and this new guy will run into one.
Relay orders.
Looks like the yellow OKW player also got a mechanized HQ. They didn't put them next to each other, so no combined repairs. A little bit of an oversight, I would say. And the AEC went down to the Panther. Very nice.
Time for action.
Two vehicles destroyed. Wonder what? Ooh, great hit. I wonder what was the first one. Future barrage. Big miss. The Churchill Crocodile will burn those Fallschirmjägers, no problem.
Ceasefire!
And now we got this Lig also burned apart. Panther trying to deal with these guys. And King Tiger would not. King Tiger out in the field. And the King Tiger does not a whole lot of threats to it. It's able to take on Churchill's no problem. And with the Panther support, it has no fear from the Churchill's. Stukasafus. Sound like an incendiary barrage. Yes, it was. Volksgrenadier trying to capture the point. King Tiger being upgraded to Pinto Mount, trying to hit these Churchills. T-35's on the flank. They need Su-85s. They need Fireflies against this King Tiger. T-70 could potentially do some sort of weird body blocking thing, but nothing to capitalize on that. And we may see a Faust. This Churchill's at the wrong location. And there goes the Churchill. Conscript's trying for an AT grenade, but I don't think they'll get it. Volksgrenadier falling on back. Hit the dirt was activated, but makes it so they can be crushed easily. Katusha Barrage raining on in. Gets a minor hit. Overall, those minor hits just allow to just force it back for a moment. A second King Tiger is now out on the field, so 2 King Tigers. They're going to need 2 Su-85s. They're going to need 2 Fireflies. Another Crocodile is not a good idea. Because right now, these King Tigers, both of them can just move forward and push back all these AT guns. Good hits there. Potion makers do fall back in time. This Potion Scraper squad, they throw a bundle, very slow, late retreat. And these medics are in the wrong area.
The Firefly is ready to give
They won't be able to heal
someone
those
bloody
units back at home.
Damned enemies tried to
King
take
Tiger
a point
has
from us.
taken a bit of damage. Trying to avoid these potential snares. And now the King Tigers have that one and can activate Spearhead. Another King Tiger gets a good hit on top of the Zis gun. Panther severely wounded. Shroom Pioneer is trying to capture the central part of the map. It only has 2 STGs out. Ooh, good hits.
Combat promotion. Received.
Achtung, be ready.
Under attack. Grenadiers ready. Fire!
Vegas over here in a very good defensive position, just locking down that point.
Send order.
Orders complete.
Looks like he's just force firing the ground.
Hostile fire. Hostile fire.
Raid sections are making their way forward. We do got the Firefly with the tulips.
For action. 16 room ready.
Ooh, and that raid section could get wiped out. Does get wiped out. Dropped a Bren as well, but nothing in the air to pick it up.
Taking fire.
Except the other raid section. Molotov does roll a big miss there.
T-34 ready for combat.
Another T-34-85 on the field. Out. Ooh, that's a dead squad. I'm gonna say an S-35 is probably better at this point. Gives them some extra range to deal with those King Tigers.
Half track has arrived.
Dry fire. Keep shooting.
Our territory is falling into enemy hands.
Stand ready.
Good hits across the line.
Effective fire.
HMG. Cover.
Panther does force back the Vickers. The Vickers could have stayed there for quite some time. Those T-34-85s have to be careful. So does the King Tiger. 2 T-34-85s can kill a King Tiger.
Prepare to execute.
Looks like Spear has been activated. Katusha Barrage. Overall, some good dodges there. He managed to escape the area without losing any models. Panther has sustained quite a bit of hits. Oh, that's a full-on 17-pounder. Tulip rockets just raining short. Super Fuse finds a good hit. Perhaps me next time incendiary rockets. And we've got a pair of loiters from both sides now coming on in. Centaur quickly trying to fire. Good hits there. Potion Makers are falling on back. Centaur's getting some good kills. So far, shot down 6 aircraft. King Tiger severely wounded, so is the Panther, so the yellow will need to take time to repair his units. And now here comes the other loiter from the other Fallschirmjäger player, because one of his horses used two. And that Centaur should be almost at vet 3. Smoke is coming on in as well. More and more aircrafts. Get some rear armor hits the smoke, dealing a grand total of 0 damage. Good light hit there. The Volk's Grenadier squad needs to fall back as well. The Volk squad does go down. Stukas of Foos. Ooh, direct hit on the Katusha. I guess he did not move it. And that gave him immediately vet 2. I remember like, oh, he needs vet 1 for Incendiary, not vet 4 anymore. But then, boom, vet 2 now. Which gives him the faster cooldowns, right? Greater frequency, yep. Yellow could go for another Panzer 4 right now as well. Or for another Stukas of Foos. Panther not fully repaired. Vet 4 as well. Increasing maximum range. Volk's Grenadier are going to be running forward for Incendiary Grenade. Very nice. The Cannonball gets a hit as well. And so can't brace, so this is very, very good. And Incendiary Grenade may finish it off now. Dead. Great push. Both of Blue's Fallschirmjägers just camping these victory points. Red is sending over a T-34 to this area. We'll find the Panzer IV. Looks like he did hit a landmine there earlier. Good hit by the Panzer IV. Now a Veteran C3. And bounced by the T-34-85. Panther, bit wounded. King Tiger at Veteran C2. We're receiving bounces. Fallschirmjägers making their advance.
Standing by.
This King Tiger's only at vet 1. Stukas of Foos. Oh, that could have been so good, but they just missed the mark. Two Vicana Whiffers hitting this Churchill. The Churchill's now at Veteran C3, so if he gets a Panzerfaust onto it, it will automatically repair the damage after a short amount of time. Good smokes. Blue has a lot of fuel stored up, so they're probably set on fuel for the rest of the game. It's just more or less manpower now. How to be as cost effective as possible.
Enemy now have 200 points.
King Tiger does get a great hit right there, but does receive a hit by the Firefly.
Ship-shape and Bristol fashion. See your medals for that one, chaps.
T-34-85 is making their advance, a fresh one, and a vet 2. The sandbags are likely going down. Yep, sandbags are now down. Multiple hits there. 2 Vicana Woofers. The Vicana Woofers retreat back. He's maybe he's worried about Katusha Barrage. That's actually the Katusha Barrage is actually still on cooldown, so I'm not sure why he immediately retreated that back. Maybe he just got spooked. He spooked himself. Vicana Woofer does get a good hit there. 2 Vicana Woofers, 2 good hits. Panther's almost at vet 5. King Tiger's making his advance. And he's trying to rotate his gun to hit those raid sections. He needs to hit those sappers. Katusha Barrage, this could be quite good. And it was good.
A gun crew has been lost.
Oh, he has some good hits onto the King Tiger as well. King Tiger still has plenty of health, but still. T-34-85s, they're trying to push forward, try to kill this King Tiger. This Vicana Woofer is here, will spot and slow down the T-34-85s.
A gun crew has been lost.
Good hit there. Churchill has rolled a miss. Good hit there. This T-34-85 is severely wounded. Warriors coming in by both of the opposing bigger players. Good hit there on the King Tiger. Panther's almost down. Vet 5 Panther blitzing away. It'll take a bit of time before the anti-tank warriors come on in.
Continue the push. They are now at 100 points.
Looks like the Soviet warrior is coming in as well. Yellow King Tiger's pushing his way forward. These guys are here now. This Panther 4 is severely wounded. Does get a hit on the T-34. That's a T-34-76 as well. T-70 engine is snared. Both these anti-tank guns are severely wounded. They are just going to walk their way back home. One of the T-34-85s did die in those engagements, the one that was rammed, and that Sukusafu's just rolled a big miss there. Infantry making their advance, and once again, going for a Faust, but it's worthless on Churchill. But does actually get, the second one, the Vicana Woofer does get the main gun destroyed, which I don't think that gets repaired by the damage engine recovery ability.
HMG crew has been lost to enemy action.
Close range Katusha Barrage trying to hit the Sturm Pioneers. Does stun that crew.
Has arrived.
Jagdpanzer, very nice. Ooh, good hit there by the T-70. And that Vicana Woofer does, the Panzerwreck does miss.
We have taken our supply sector.
Vet 5 Panther fully repaired. T-34-76 going a bit too far forward. King Tiger severely wounded. And there goes that T-34-85 thanks to this unvetted Panther, fresh Panther. They do need perhaps another Sturm Pioneer squad for repairs. These guns are healed, but just not reinforced. Vet 5 Panther sustaining quite a bit of abuse. Smoke's coming on in, trying to cover his retreat. Vet 5 Panther will escape. And there will be a triple cap against the Allies, and they only have 50 tickets left.
Final check.
Fallschirmjägers in a very defensive position. Perhaps maybe crew that Vickers in order to just suppress anything that advances. King Tiger fully repaired. Panthers are next. This raid section will get a rude awakening by these
25 points
Fallschirmjägers.
left. Nil desperandum, as they say.
Great first strike bonus. Throws a Molotov. And we'll try to sprint away, but we'll run to a King Tiger. Churchill trying to provide some support.
Lost 10 points. What's the job?
This Firefly has no gun. Was it from the Lloyders? And that is the end of the replay. This is Agion saying thank you for watching and signing off.